All right, we're going to be taking a look right now at how to finish the diagram vocabulary assignment for 5 bridge notes. Now, this assignment is located inside Teams, and it was one we worked on last week. It's not due till the end of this week, so you still have some time, but I'm going to show you how to finish it up. If there were any of the questions that you didn't understand or you forgot the answers or anything like that, they are all hidden away in this presentation. That link will take you to the presentation where you can look at all of the information. You can rewatch the PowerPoint we watched during class, and you can find virtually in order what we talked about. We're looking here in this document. This is where our work resides, including the answers and the notes we took during our presentation, as well as the part I'm about to show you, which is how to make your diagram for the bottom half of this. I do want to remind you of 2 things. You do need to follow the Computech writing standards. Specifically, following directions is important. Using complete sentences is important. But today I want you to focus on this 3rd one right here, and that's pronouns must have a clear antecedent. So, for example, if the question says, what do truss bridges enjoy for breakfast? Okay, now clearly that's not one of the questions because bridges don't eat things for breakfast. But if it were, you could not just start with it. Okay, you have to have clear antecedents. So your answer could start with truss bridges eat cereal in the morning. Okay, so it could include that because you're really showing what the noun is you're talking about. So Computech writing standard number 3. The example we use here at Computech, Lorena Mott was an American suffragette. She worked for women's rights, particularly the right to vote. Okay, so we only use she after we put her name. Okay, so pretty simple and straightforward stuff here. Lots of people answer questions and they just say it or the or whatever. You have to include that in your answer. The other thing about this assignment, as with all assignment, is make sure everything is your own work. Please don't just copy and paste from anything ever. It should always be your work if you're turning it in as your own. Okay, now we're down here. Show a diagram of your bridge. Label the bridge with these 5 terms. Here is what we're going to do. We're making a little bridge diagram like this, but we're making it using our own bridge. And so what we're going to do is go into West Point, open up any of your bridges. It doesn't really matter, but a nice simple truss bridge like this works well. I'm going to go into the snipping tool, click File New, and I'm going to make a snip of just the bridge. Once I've got it, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back over into the document, and I'm going to paste it into a new text box. Now, here's how to make new text boxes in this program. It's kind of strange, kind of weird, but what we're going to do is just click outside somewhere, just over here where there's nothing, like down there. And just going to type in the terms, top chord, bottom chord, and there's others, vertical, and joints. And then once you've got them, you can take the box when you have the little arrows in all 4 directions. You can put it somewhere where you want it to go. It should be outside of the bridge, just like the example here. Don't try to put it like in a little crevice inside the bridge. Makes it really hard to see, okay? So, like down here, diagonal can go right there. Vertical piece, you know, it doesn't really matter, but it can go down there. Okay, and then what's going to happen is we need to connect these boxes with where they go in the bridge. And so I'm going to go to draw with this pencil right here is what I recommend, and you can choose a color. But then what you're going to do is just go and make like little lines with arrows like this. Okay. So like, you know, so that it's obvious what you're talking about is a good idea. Colors are up to you. I'm just doing it to be, you know, a little bit more exciting here, but you can leave it all the same color if you want. Up to you. Oh, I'm going to choose gold. So something like that. Once you've got this done and you've got all the answers up top, just like always in Teams, You go right here. Make sure you click that turn in button. If you don't click that turn in button that's right there, it won't come to me. So click turn in. You're going to have a fun little animation. Poof, there goes the rocket ship, and you're going to turn it in. Okay? That assignment should take you, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes at the most. So if you have any questions about that, reach out and chat.